Hey guys, it's Tanya. Today I'm going to talk to you about peppermint essential oil. Now, peppermint essential oil was one of the first oils that I was ever introduced to. It's also one of the oils that I use pretty much every single day. Now, peppermint essential oil has just so many different applications and uses. So I'll just touch briefly on some of them, but obviously, I mean, if you look it up, there's so many different things it can help with. So peppermint is a natural energy booster, and it also really helps with mental clarity. As you can imagine from the smell, it really helps kind of open up airways, helps with any kind of congestion. It can work as an expectorant as well. And it's really good at bringing down a fever as well. It's good with if you have joint pain or muscle pain. Peppermint can actually work as like a natural pain reliever, which is awesome. And it is antimicrobial and antiseptic as well. So it's really good in that capacity also. So one of the ways that I use peppermint essential oil pretty much every day is I work at a desk and, sit in front of the computer, and as the day goes on, I start getting a little tense and I start, next thing I know, I'm typing with my shoulders up around my ears. And as you could expect, I end up with some neck pain, some back pain. So what I do is I take my bottle of peppermint essential oil and I just put a drop in my hand. Now, if you have any sort of skin sensitivities, you'll want to make sure to dilute that with either a fractionated coconut oil or maybe like a jojoba oil. For me, I've been using, like I said, I've been using peppermint oil for years, so I know I do not have any issues with that. But certainly, maybe try it diluted first. So anyways, you rub your hands together, and then what I usually do is I'll start kind of at the top of my neck and just work my way down and, just kind of like rub it in, get my shoulders, and if I have any sort of like a tension headache, then I'll also come around, I'll get my temples, kind of hit behind your ears, and then sometimes I'll do kind of just right along my hairline as well. The other thing that's really nice with peppermint oil is it kind of has a cooling effect. So in Puerto Rico, where it's hot all the time, it actually just feels really nice. Like sometimes even when my neck feels great, I'll still do it just because it's like a nice little cooling thing. Or if you're having any like hot flashes or something like that, it's a really good natural way to kind of remedy that. So after I apply it, to the neck, back, the oil's still on my hands. So I will cup them around my mouth and my nose, and you breathe deeply a couple of times. And it really just goes in, it opens everything up. It just gives you like kind of this boost of natural energy. And you can also diffuse it. Like I have a diffuser on my desk at work. And so some days when I'm feeling particularly tired, you can throw it in your diffuser and it just really gives you like a lot of good natural energy. I like to diffuse it with like a citrus oil, like an orange. And it's absolutely great. The other way that I use peppermint oil pretty regularly is tale as old as time. I am a female. And my weight goes up and down, and when I'm trying to kind of help manage that, one way that I do it is with peppermint oil. So peppermint oil has been shown to kind of help reduce cravings and decrease appetite. So a lot of times I will, in the evening, like before dinner, I'll take a full glass of water, put a drop of peppermint oil in it, and drink that before I sit down to dinner. And the peppermint oil not only helps kind of jumpstart your digestion, but it also, obviously the glass of water helps you feel a little fuller, and the peppermint oil helps with your appetite as well, so you're maybe not as inclined to eat quite as much. And then the other thing I do on the opposite side is after a meal, you know how sometimes you eat and you've had plenty to eat, but you're just still feeling snacky in the evenings. So when I get to that point where I know I'm not actually hungry, I'm just eating, then I also will use peppermint oil, then I'll put it in a glass of water, and drink it, or I'll make like a peppermint tea, but then I'll add a drop of the peppermint essential oil to it to just kind of give it an extra boost. And that really, really helps. It's kind of the same logic as you wouldn't go brush your teeth and then eat a brownie. It's like once you have that minty, fresh taste in your mouth, your mind just shuts it off and says, okay, we're done eating. So I sometimes will even carry peppermint oil in my purse if I'm out somewhere and we, eat at a restaurant or something, a drop of peppermint oil will freshen up your mouth. But doTERRA also has peppermint beadlets that are awesome. So if you haven't seen them, think about like a gel cap only it's maybe like only the sixth of the size of a gel cap, so it's really small. But it comes in this little vial. You can put it in your handbag, put it in your pocket, and after you're done eating, you just pop one in your mouth and it bursts and it makes your whole mouth smell amazing. It's awesome. So those are kind of the big ways that I use it. Obviously there's so many different ways, but I encourage you to get it out and see how you can use it in your life.